Whew, has it been a while since I've done anything on here? well, there's a reason for that. Audio has been disgruntled. Little brother breaking microphones, stuff like that. Well, I've gotten a new obsession lately. Pardon the pun. I get new obsessions all the time. Remember how Jacko worked out for me? My friend actually has my copy of Guilty Gear, and I haven't seen it since Thanksgiving, so that's where that game is. But this game, Dead by Daylight, I've been studying this game for a while before I actually picked it up. I've just been watching videos on it and stuff, and I already decided that I was going to main Myers. I love this type of genre of game where it's just like 1 versus 4. I played Friday the 13th, and I just wanted more out of it. It wasn't giving me what I wanted, because I wanted like a game that people took more seriously in the genre. Because like the Friday the 13th game it's a game for casuals. And like, no, that's not saying that this game is hardcore competitive Evo material, as many of Dead by Daylight YouTubers have stated it's not. Then like, I don't even know how you'd have a tournament of this game, but like, the people that play this game take it more seriously than like the people that play Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th was full of like 10-year-old kids, and they just weren't a challenge, because I was somebody who was taking the game seriously, and I wanted to expand its metagame, and like nobody there was like doing that. So I felt switching. I felt it was time for a switch, and I think I made the right decision, because I'm very much enjoying this game, and I'm enjoying it a lot more. And I think I picked a good time to pick it up, because I've heard that the gap between Killer and Survivor is like the most even it's ever been, and I have to agree with that. I haven't had any trouble yet. I'm ranked 12. Like, I mean, yeah, I've lost games, because there's sometimes killers just can't win. And like, there's some maps where killers just can't win, and it's not a knock against any killer players out there. And like, there's just maps you can't win on, and I think Gideon Meat Plant is one of them. Fuck Gideon Meat Plant. I hate that map. No, like, there's just maps you can't win, and this is back to my day 1 scrub days. Like coming in, I think I had an advantage over survivors, at least at rank 20, because I was somebody who was studying the game for months. Like, there was stuff I just knew already. You'd think I would have known that the red scratch marks are where they're going, but I think with all my research, I never looked that up, because I actually didn't know what the red scratch marks meant at this point in time. Just nobody talked about it, because like, everybody already knew. And so that was just one of those things everybody knew, nobody talked about, and so I just never picked up on that until I picked it up myself games into this. And this is, again, back to my day 1 scrub days, when I didn't know like some of the more advanced techniques like moonwalking, and I was like, this is back to where I thought camping was still good. And camping's an interesting subject in this game. It's a thing a lot of people talk about. See, camping's good at low ranks, because like, when you're camping a survivor, when you hook them, because like the thing is, when you hook people, you get points. Like, it's possible for killer and survivors to win, because we win by ranking up, like, not necessarily by killing everybody or surviving. You win by getting enough blood points to score at least breaking even, or like, if you're even, if you didn't lose a rank, you didn't win, but like, it was kind of like a tie. It's like, your personal performance is what matters in this game, not like what everybody else does. And so like, yeah, you could like, I played around as Jigsaw, and like, like, everybody escaped, but I had enough points to where I still went up rank anyway, because I scored so many blood points by downing so many people and getting, like, I think I hooked everybody twice, and I had used all my bear traps. Like, I did enough and got enough downs and kicked enough generators and all that good stuff to where I actually ranked up regardless. So like, I understand now that it's not about the people you kill. That's why camping is so common at these low ranks, because people think that you win this game by killing, and that like that's not as the killer, which isn't necessarily true. I mean, it can. Sacrificing gives a lot of points, but you don't necessarily win by killing. You win by you do win it by doing enough things in the game to rank up, and that's something where some people overlook. So camping is good at low ranks because it's easy to bait a lot of survivors in to go for that save, whereas at higher ranks it just doesn't happen. At higher ranks they just laugh at you and gen rush you and then make the save at the last second, and then yeah, somebody will get hooked again maybe, but like they already have 3 gens done, so it doesn't matter, and they'll gen rush you and get the fuck out before you even know what's happening. And so like this rank, that's just not a thing yet. I think I'm like, as you can see by those perks, oh, my perks are still ugly because I haven't had the game long, and I'm not somebody who has money to invest in it to like level up, rank up really fast. I'm trying my best to get the perks I need because I'm ranked 12. I understand the game enough to where I'm probably gonna keep going up at this point. Well, I think I kept going up because I haven't hit the wall yet where I need Hex Ruin and where I need Nurse's Calling. But once I hit the point where I need them, I'm not gonna be able to win a game because I'll just get gen rushed. Gen rushing is just too good. It's like, see, the thing about gen rushing in this game, I haven't even commented on anybody in matches, I'm just doing introductions, this is just scrub gameplay, but like, the thing about gen rushing is, like, it's less powerful as the game goes on. The killer has to apply pressure. Once the killer starts applying pressure, gen rushing is less good. Gen rushing is only good if the killer can't do anything. So like, the way you properly have to execute a gen rush is the killer needs to like chase a survivor who needs to lead them around the map the entire time without getting downed, so gen rushing can happen. If the killer secures early downs and starts applying pressure on the meat hook, so they start putting survivors on the hook, that's how you apply pressure. And like, as long as you're securing your downs, like here's why gen rushing, this is how you stop gen rushing without camping. Okay, this really better players at this game than me know. We'll talk about the basement soon because I'm seeing it happen. But like, think about it this way: gen rushing is done by a minimum of 3 survivors actively working on gens. Okay, well, they need, per se, you hook a guy. You down somebody and you hook a guy. That's one person that can't do a generator. So gen rushing is its strength is in numbers. So you just hook somebody, so that guy can't do a generator. See, I'm camping right now because I'm bad. I'm ranked 20. So, but what I'm like, I'm kind of camping, kind of not. I'm kind of waiting for the save to go off, kind of, sort of. Although I think I did, like, my general strategy was to like wait for the save to go off and then go back. But like, what you generally do is like, this is an example. I'm unknowingly doing it right now. There's one guy on a hook. I'm chasing Detective Taft, so he can't do a generator. There's one guy on a hook, he can't do a generator. And then there's one guy who, if they want to save him, they have to go get him. That's 3 people at minimum that aren't doing generators at the time. I just evil within 3 for the insta down, and they didn't go save him, so he's dead. Well, he DC'd. Lol, rage quitters. And then I killed the guy off already. I missed that as I was talking. But like, that's how you deal with gen rushing. You have to just keep chasing and keep applying pressure, because if you hook somebody and then camp, there's 3 survivors can still do gens, and then when one comes for the save, you can still camp. Like, there's still 2 people doing a generator, whereas you can make it by finding another guy and then chasing them. That alleviates the pressure down to 1, so you're still doing well. Tunneling can still be good. Tunneling's not bad, because once they get somebody off the hook, the same rules still applies. You have to chase somebody. Like, people can get accused of tunneling. It's not that tunneling's okay because you can kill a guy, but like, don't force a tunnel, because if you're forcing a tunnel, you have to like chase somebody very specific and all. Like, it's too slow at the higher ranks. It's just too slow. Like, camping and tunneling kind of go together, but like, basically, if you're applying the pressure you need, you shouldn't have to be worried about tunneling. Tunneling's bad at high ranks because it's too slow. It's too slow to like actually get the guy down and so to kill the guy. It's better to neutralize gen rushing by applying constant pressure across the whole map versus that one very specific spot. Because gen rushing's too faster than tunneling. You will lose if you try to tunnel, which is why I was getting my ass kicked until I adapted. Because I looked up a video, like how I play right now. The reason barbecue and chili is so good, like everybody knows this already. Like, but I'm expressing that I do now know it. The reason barbecue and chili is so good is that you can hook somebody and then know where what everybody else is doing. My tracking perk goes off now when a generator gets fixed. I don't remember which one it's called. Like, my perk goes off when a generator's fixed, and so like that's like helping me with like losing versus me getting rewarded for playing well, which is different. And I think the basement, that's what I was going to talk about next. See, the basement's good because it forces a commitment on a save. It's not for tunneling, it's not for camping. Unless you're Leatherface, of course, where camping the basement is the viable strategy because Leatherface doesn't really have much else he can do in this game. Besides camp the basement. There's the fucking hatch. I hate the hatch. But if you force commitment on a save, it just makes the save more dangerous, and you can like have more time to get over there and stop it, because like you know where they are, and the basement's just such an easy place to get to, and it's just such a commitment for them to have to go do it, and like it forces two people to stay in the same place for a longer period of time. Whereas if they unhook at a different spot on the map, they can both split up. Because you can potentially get two down. Which if your name's Leatherface, I totally missed a survivor there. Lol. Day one. I totally missed him. He was right behind the generator, and he was just crouching. And see, I'm good, and see, that's something my rank 12 self knows that my rank 20 self didn't. I totally missed him, but that's okay. Day one. This is Merry Christmas. What's happening right now? Oh, there's one generator and two people. Okay. He fucked that up. See, I love when they fail skill checks, because that helps me. I'm very bad at gen patrolling. I always seem to pick the wrong one. Okay, I was about to kill this person, I think. Yeah. I think she's about to die. Which that's okay, because according to Dead by Daylight War, she just respawns and then she does it again. What else is there to this game? Oh, the hatch. I hate the hatch. I always lose those 1v1s. No, she's not dead. I'm gonna go over and kick this, because I'm a bitch. I don't really know that the game is in my favor right now. I'm gonna camp her instead of going to find him. Oh wait, no, I do go try to find him. Smartest thing to do is just stay by the hatch at this point. Okay, she's dead. She has, I don't know if she just let herself die. I don't know. This is rank 20, none of this really matters. Rank 20 is not something that really matters. The thing I really don't know how to do yet is move and like strategies besides camping. Because I just found camping to be good at these low ranks, so I just did it. I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, if that makes sense. This person obviously doesn't, well, I mean, he did it for the blood points. See, nowadays my perk would go off and I know exactly where he is. Now I still gotta search for him, because I still got fucking nothing. I have a fucking hex perk on right now. I think that's Thrill of the Hunt. I don't know. It's just trash. It's just there to hopefully distract him. I totally missed him again. He was at the exit gate. I saw it back on my first replay of this when I was watching it back, and I was like, oh fuck, I totally missed him. That's embarrassing. And so, but thankfully he doesn't know what the hatch is, so he keeps trying to open the exit gate, and so I hear it going off. So I just run back over there, and I see him now. Now he's about to get downed, and I'm about to hook him and win. Yay! Rank 20's fun. I love rank 20 because everyone's bad, and Everyone's bad and doesn't really know what they're doing, including me, because I was bad at this point too. I'm still bad because I don't have any relevant perks. I have no one escapes death. I do have that one. And now I must watch him die. Ma'am, rank 20 Myers, so broke. Play with your food is so broke. That's why no one uses it. I don't know why anybody doesn't play Laurie Strode at first, because she has decisive. I don't know. I don't play Survivor. I don't know. Survivors are bitches. Got that quitter bonus, boy. I think if somebody quits, I should just get like, I don't know. I'm being greedy. Okay, this is game. I don't know what game this is. That first one was I usually don't play these. Yeah, if 4 people come into a lobby at the same time, I assume it means they're calming, and the reason I don't play against comms, like if people come in at the same time, I usually don't play against it because the devs have stated it's cheating if you calm in this game. Calming is considered cheating by the devs, and so I feel like I do not have to play against it because it's cheating. You're not allowed to talk to each other. The devs have said it's cheating. I won't play against it. It's not fair to me. You already have a big enough advantage playing the survivors, so I'm not going to entertain you cheating at the game. Just fucking win. It's survivor versus killer. Apparently this is really easy for you guys. Unless of course you're scrubs, in which case it's hard. I don't know. Playing killer I found it to be found it to be easier than I was told it was gonna be. I think that's just because the gap has like gone away. This game has brought me a lot of entertainment. Even before I bought it, I would just watch streams of this game every night. It would help me get rid of the horrible stress going on in my life this semester, which I will not talk about. I could talk about it, but that's not what I'm doing right now. But that's all worked out. It's all worked out. I'm still taking medicine. Finally went to the doctor, by the way, speaking of my personal life, but that ain't what this is, so we're not going to get into it. Game 2, I believe this is too canon, too good. That's because I slaughtered them all as Myers on Haddonfield, and so I felt really good about myself. I think this is the last Myers game. I have 4 games I'm talking about right now. Yeah, this is the Myers game on Haddonfield. Haddonfield, I'm mixed about this map. There's some generators. I hate verticality. I can't. That's why I hate Giddy and Meat Plant so much. I hate the verticality, and like verticality's always been in the game, like having to manage 2 levels. This map, I feel like it doesn't really matter as much because, like, there's some generators I'll just let them have because I'm not gonna fucking worry about manage. Like I'll manage. Like there's like 3 gens up there. Actually, I think there's 4. I do patrol them sometimes. I think it's really bad to say I'll let them have a generator, but there's like one. The one I really don't bother messing with is there's one on like in the basement, not like in the basement where you hook people, but like in the basement of like a building. I don't even bother with that one. I usually don't bother with it because it's too much to manage, and like I'd rather dedicate my time to like finding people than manage that generator. I haven't been able to catch somebody off a generator like since this game, so I don't know what I did this game that was so special, but this is back when I thought Evil Within 1 was good. I mean, it's okay. Like, it's supposed to secure you a quick down, which it does at the low ranks, but like at the higher ranks, people actually have enough reaction time to not get grabbed off a generator. And so I have the down, and I fucking find this guy instantly and see. I messed up here. I should be continuing this chase. Like I should have continued that chase, but I just didn't. But it debatably worked out for me because she got saved immediately afterward, and then I immediately resorted to tunneling because this is back when I really didn't know what I was doing when it comes to movement. But I should have continued that chase. But I tunneled this person because I'm bad, and this is all I had right now. I watched Tide Time, and he said killers need a tunnel in camp, so... I like Tide Time. No hate. I like Tide Time. She's down for the 2nd time. And so it's See, they have one. See, now as I'm hooking her, they're down and they know that they're safe right now. That's why they're doing. See how they fucked out that skill check? So they're all doing generators because it takes me time to actually pick her up and drag her over to the hook, which is why. So this is why tunneling is slower. See, at the high ranks, they wouldn't have failed that skill check, and I wouldn't have. Like they would at high ranks, they'd probably already have 2 generators done and would have been working on the 3rd one as I was going for that 2nd hook. Tunneling is just way too slow at these levels. At this level, it's fine. And see, now I'm gonna secure the kill early because this is the low ranks, and then tunneling just works at these ranks because people fail skill checks and can't get the generators done. That's why it looks good. The strategy looks good at this rank because people can't do the generators as fast as they should be doing the generators. They're still getting used to the movement and where everything is on the map and the skill checks. And like, there's so many elements at the lower ranks that make tunneling better at these ranks than it actually is. See, like, okay, she's dead. High ranks would probably be on the last gen by now. But these guys have only gotten 2 done. See, that should show you how slow tunneling is. This is like rank 17. Like, I could still be playing rank 20 dudes right now. And they've already gotten 3 gens done before I'm just downing my 2nd guy for the first time. Tunneling is slow as fuck. It doesn't really work. But if you have barbecue and chili and all of a sudden, if you're playing the game right, you don't have to worry about it. Because, yeah, tunneling's bad. Nobody does it at the high ranks because it sucks. How did I... Well, okay, see, I didn't even know what the red markings were. The fact I've had this much early success baffles me looking back on it, because I didn't know what anything was. I'm making it... See, well, I'm making it look good here. There. See, I fucking whiffed it. See, I didn't know what the red marks went because I went in the complete other room. I was just getting extremely lucky and making all the right guesses. I wasn't following the red scratch marks because I didn't know what they meant because I fucking sucked. But that's okay. It's okay that I fucking sucked because I somehow got this far without knowing what it all meant. See, look, I just passed the red scratch marks and I got lucky. I got lucky that he was right there. I got lucky. I got lucky, people. God, I was like the best worst player in the world. Like, I went that way because of the blood, not the scratch marks. I'm not following the fucking scratch marks like I should be doing. See, look, I gave up on that chase because I didn't know where she went. See, now I would have followed her right in that building because I know what the scratch marks mean. Or where did she not go that way? I don't know. There she is. Lucky guess, Brayden. Now, see, again, that was just a down that wouldn't have worked at high rank. See, at high rank, what you're supposed to do there, yeah, I made the read and cut her off. That was good. At high ranks, I probably would, like, nowadays, I probably wouldn't go for that read because, like, if you fuck that read up, they can get away and get to another pallet loop. Whereas, like, yeah, I got the read there, but that's because the survivors sucked. Kind of guarding my prize right now because I know she's there, which I would probably have done at higher ranks too. I fucked up and I'm ignoring the scratch marks, and she got that unhooked because I'm trash. Let's see, yeah, but like at those loops, since killers have a higher base move speed, which is like the best thing about this game compared to Friday the 13th, the fact that the killers actually move faster than the survivors, that helps in these chases a lot. Fucking Jason, man, he's hard to catch people with because of how slow he is. If you can't aim your throwing knives, he's just hard to get people with. Because they have the counselors just have so much stamina they could easily make it to the next house loop. Like loops as Jason were horrendous. But like in this game, okay, but like surrounding that picnic table. See, in Friday the 13th, it'd just be an endless game of cat and mouse. But like in this game, killers can force survivors off of those loops because of their faster movement speed. So all I had to do was keep circling the table and cut the corner really tight, and she couldn't really go anywhere. Yeah, I made the read anyway because I did, but like at higher ranks, I could have confirmed the down instead of having to make a read. Like, better players would have confirmed the down instead of went for a read. The read worked because, well, sometimes you just make reads, and like that does happen at higher ranks too. Sometimes you just make reads, it happens. Not a play I would have probably went for nowadays, though. Yeah, they got that unhook, which is okay, because there's 3 of them, and I go back, though, which is probably what I would have done now, because like the reason you would go back there is not necessarily because you're tunneling on purpose, but like if you're not on somebody and they get an unhook and you're near it, why would you not go near it? Like, the survivors expect us to play stupid. Like, I'm not pressuring anybody. If you unhook somebody and you give me your location, why would I not come back? It's like, do you expect me to play stupid? I guess so. Just like I don't hate survivors for pallet looping. Like, what are they supposed to do? How else are they supposed to get away from you when you're chasing them? They have a slower movement speed than you. What are they supposed to do besides pallet loop? That's their only defense. This game would be unwinnable for them if they couldn't pallet loop you. What are we at now? What is it? 3-2? Oh. I opted pressure, which is probably the right option. Yeah, I actually made the right play there. She should have stayed and forced me to break it. She was honestly kind of screwed there because there's no pallet for a while. She would have had to juke me. That was pretty much her only option, which relies on me not being able to secure it down, which, granted, I was bad, so you might have been able to juke me, but here, they're also bad. That was a bad play. I noticed. See, the correct play, I should have went after, I do go after her. Yeah, that is the correct play. You have to know when to pick somebody up and when to not. See, like, they're down, they can't do anything anyway, so, like, I can, like, pressure her. Now I've downed 2 people. I don't know about that perk. There's one perk that lets you see down survivors, their aura. Some people move, some people don't. Oh, I've been managed to get pretty lucky with finding people. I've only lost somebody once. Now I'm looking pretty good because she's dead, and the only person doing anything is that guy. And, I know where the hatch is because it's Haddonfield, and it usually spawns in the center. So, I believe I just sit here and camp this person now. Yeah, I believe I just walked right to the hatch, yeah. But, like, what's he gonna do? Because he's either gotta fix a gem, which will tell me right where he is. Happy medium. I've perfected the camping metagame, ladies and gentlemen. We just gotta wait for her to die. And then this is my favorite part of the game, the hatch standoff. Fuck the hatch, man. I get why it's there. Just because it's like, because if it's 1v1 with 3 gens left, like, the survivor can't win. So, like, it's a 1v1 standoff for a hatch, which is fine. But, like, I have trouble securing the read. I could have ended the game right there if I just kept following him. But I went for a stupid cutoff because I didn't know what the red scratch marks meant. I'm saving my evil within 3 for him because I like securing the insta down so they can't really use my cooldown for my attack to get the hatch. I know you can grab people, but like that requires it's probably a reaction, but I'm bad, so I prefer this. And now I just wait because I know I have an evil within 3 insta down for him. And like, hatch camper, like, am I supposed to let you have the hatch? No, I want my 2,500 bonus for not letting people get out. I want blood points too, dude. I need Nurse's Calling and Hex Ruin bad. So why would I let you have blood points? I want my blood points. So now we just play the waiting game. Because there's nothing either side. I found the hatch first, I win. Unless I mess up the cooldown thing. What makes me mad? I know we haven't talked about Jigsaw yet, but we will because I have a game of her. It's my one where I couldn't really do anything as her. But like, I hate how people can still escape with the reverse bear traps on. Their whole gimmick is that they don't let people get out. And so I assumed that one time I let somebody go because they had a bear trap on, and I went for the down on the other guy so I could secure the hook and kill him off. And then they got the hatch, and I'm like, wait a minute, you have a bear trap on. How are you getting out? But you can't go out the exit gate, but you can go through the hatch. And plus, the keys are in the map, which means you're gonna die off screen anyway. I know how the reverse bear trap works. You're gonna die off screen anyway, and I'm not gonna get my blood points for it just because it happened off screen. Go fucking kill yourselves. And how's life, everybody? We're just waiting for this guy. You know, the cool thing about Myers when he hatch camps is I can like stalk. It actually saved me in a game I played yesterday. I was camping the hatch because I had already killed 3 people, and I was like, oh, let me just like slowly stalk, and then I realized I was getting points for my stalking, and I was like, okay, that means somebody's here, and so I just slowly spun around until I found the guy's aura, and it's like, oh, there he is. And then I evil within 3 downed him because that's what you do. I like the crows, man. I actually just straight up find this guy. This is before I had Whispers. Whispers is a pretty slept on perk, I think. Whispers actually isn't bad. Whispers ain't bad at all, because you can find people with it. It's not the greatest tracking perk in the world, but like it lets you know what areas of the map are like clean and which ones aren't. It's not a bad perk at all. I run it on every killer but Trapper, who I need to run it on, but I always just forget to put it on. Yeah, I just see him. Yeah, he's fucked. Oh, I love my theme music. He tried to make a stupid firework play. I saw that. He tried. I'll give him points for trying. He tried. That was real cute. Granted, I do this too. Killers have too much fear, man. The only times I look back and go, because I respect the pallet or respect the fireworks, I don't get it down. People always drop it like too late, and I was like, if I just went for the lunch, you would have been down. There you go, boy. 2 cannon, 2 good. I believe this one is my Trapper. Yeah, this is Trapper. This is my like comeback game with Trapper, I believe, where I fucking couldn't do anything for the beginning. Look at that old Trapper outfit, man. Base Trapper. Alright. Yeah, see, with Trapper, I just run right to the loops and start trapping shit. Just because, like, you never know. You never know what's going to come in handy later. Like, traps you don't even remember setting are the ones that are going to go off. I just run straight to loops, because you can't trap hooks anymore because they said you can save them from the side, and trapping gens is dumb because they can repair them from many angles. So just go over to pallet loops and just trap those. You just basically turn a loop into not really a loop. Because even if they don't get trapped, they have to like take time to disarm it, which is like, so like when you're in the middle of a chase, you can't really do that. That's not an option. Trapper, I like Trapper because it, like, yeah, Hags traps, they can't really be destroyed unless they have a flashlight. But if they have that flashlight, it doesn't really take much time to destroy your traps. Trapper is at least consistent, and he's the game's mascot. He's really easy. Trapper's who I learned this game with. I think a lot of people have similar stories. I learned the game playing Trapper, and I think Trapper can be good at the high ranks just because, like, he forces people off loops. That can be good because it can secure downs. Like, he's mid-tier for sure. I mean, he's not the greatest. Like, okay, when you're playing Nurse and Hillbilly, like, when you read those concepts on paper, Trapper seems utterly stupid. But, like, that's okay because... So, but it's okay because okay, at least Nurse is hard to play. I actually tried around as Nurse. I got fucked. I didn't really know what I was. I couldn't do anything. She's not really a killer I want to play. I should've went. I do go for the basement. Like, she's not really a killer I want to play, because number one, she's too good, and number two, she's hard. She's a huge time commitment. It's like I don't want to do a huge time commitment for a killer I don't love. Like, that was such a stupid play on his part. I don't know why he's not going for the save. He did. Now he got hooked too. See, like, okay, now he's still on the hook, and I have two guys hooked in the basement. So this is arguably worth camping. See, this is a situation where camping's actually okay. He actually got the 2%, got off the hook. I don't know if I lose this guy or not, I don't remember. See if I'd stayed down there. You know, he juked me. I think I get him. Okay, yeah, I get him. I should take him right down to the basement. I think the other guy crawls out. No, the Asian chick saves her. But it's okay, because I still have established... what the heck is the Claudette doing there? Okay, but like it's okay, though, because like all four of them weren't doing gens, and I still have basement control. Because... granted, they have enough gens done to where they can take somebody being gone, and the MU is like still even at this point. Because like now that they've repaired generators, they don't need as many people to finish it off. I don't know why I set this trap here. This trap was a questionable decision. It took a lot of time to do, and now everyone's long gone. Like, yeah, it would be nice. Like they get blood points for saving him, but like. It's not really... That guy just stood there. Like, yeah, like, why did he do that? Do I go down for the basement? No, I think, the reason I don't go for the basement here is I make a mistake, and I think he's dead. I think I've already hooked him 3 times. And so I thought he was dead. And so I don't go for the basement, which is the worst play of the match for me. I should have hooked him in the basement, because now he gets saved. And this guy is the guy I've hooked twice already. See, I thought this guy was the other guy. And so now he's hooked and dies. And then I have no pressure. See, if I hook the other guy in the basement, I would still have a dude down there right now. And so I lost the basement because of my own stupidity. But that's okay. I need to get better at managing my hooks. It's a problem I still have. I had screwed up a game as a jigsaw earlier. Some guy got out through the hatch because I couldn't manage my hookings right. So we have 1 guy dead, 3 dudes. See, the game's easier when you're only against 3 people, but they also have less to do now because they got two gens done already. Because the game's easier because, again, if you hook someone, find someone else with barbecue and chili, and then, like, chase them, and then the other guy's forced to go in for the save. Nobody is doing generators. So, the game's not being progressed. You have to, the way you play, because I don't have barbecue and chili, I don't have Hex Ruin, I don't have, like, these good perks yet. I just play like I do. Like, I hook someone, and then, yeah, I have to run off and then find somebody, because I don't have barbecue and chili. But when I find somebody, I can play the game, because then the tracking perk isn't needed anymore. Like, barbecue and chili lets you have a full-scale scope of the map and what's happening. I don't get that yet, but I can at least know that that's how you're supposed to play. So I can run off and just assume somebody's doing a generator and just gen patrol, and hopefully I find somebody. So we have 2 gens now. There's two guys here. I think I'm probably gonna try to kill the man because once I kill him, he's dead. I haven't hooked the Asian lady at all yet. I don't think. Look at that. Look at those crispy. That crispy. I don't know what that was. I don't know if it's my internet or his internet. I don't know how this game works. I hit her because I don't respect the pallet, and so she takes a hit. I've hit her like twice. I think I get this down, if I remember correctly. I actually had good, decent movement there. Yeah, then he DCs like a bitch, which gives me more points than I would have gotten if you just let me hook him. So thanks for DCing. I know DCing before dying means you've won. Like, I don't know why DCing is something these people do. Like, you know what? Before you DC and leave the game, at least make me take time to hook you, because like now I didn't have to even bother hooking him, and it puts the two people still in the match at a bigger disadvantage because I didn't have to spend time hooking him. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I just made that trade. I don't know if I get this down or not. I think somebody gets out this match, if I remember correctly. I think the Claudette gets... I think she escapes here. And then I killed down the Asian chick. And then... Oh no, wait! This is when she runs into my trap like an idiot. Yeah, right. Because she totally just doesn't get out. I thought I had her trapped here, but she could but she could have just ran out the left. She kind of ran out the left. And she gets stupidly hit there when she should have just ran out the left the first time. And then she runs over into my trap like a dingus. What kind of play was this? Idiot. Oh my god. I don't know why trappers so hard to pick people up with when they're trapped. Sometimes, like, the game like can glitch out sometimes. So she gets hooked because of idiocy. I don't know how that happened. There was just... Why? She should have ran away as soon as I was started the trap, because I didn't know that was... I didn't have enough map knowledge to actually know that was an escapable situation. I thought she would have had to jump over the pallet and then get hit by the trap, and she just ran out the other way. A way that I had no knowledge of. I think she might have thought I was gonna come in from behind? Possibly? Like I was gonna come in from that way. I think I tagged, yeah, she unhooked her, and... Yeah, I didn't have brutal strength yet. I wasn't running it for some reason. I have no one escapes death on, but that's it. Drops that pallet. This is actually smart, kind of smart play, decently smart play. She did force me to break it, and then see, this is where I keep trying to read her when I don't have to. I can just make these turns tight. Ugh, that's some ugly turns right there. I got juked pretty hard there. But yeah, movement not the best here. She gets to the next pallet loop, and I shouldn't have respected the pallet that much. He's taking me for a ride right here. I got the hit though. What's happening now? She thought I was gonna do something else. Got a nice read there. She 360'd me. That was a dumb play. I don't know what the hell she was thinking there, but that's okay. Only helped me out. I think Claudette's gonna fix the last gen. I should have probably went for the basement there. I didn't even see it. Yeah, I should have went for the basement there. I don't know why I didn't. Now I have her trapped. I have her hooked, and I think I go try to run for the basement to get this trap. Why didn't I just hook her in the damn basement? I don't know. I first played this game on PC. I know people say it's more optimal to play this game on PC, but I couldn't move for the life of me when I played on PC. I just found it clunky, and maybe that I have more knowledge of how to actually play now, going back to PC will be better, just because I know what I should be doing now more effectively. Now at this point, she got that last gen done. Entity summon plus 200, and you just... I go kind of in that general direction, because if I can get a read and start... if I can get a read and start a chase here and prevent her from doing anything, I can get her. But I don't think I succeed. I think they get one past me. Oh, I should have been Oh, I got the read. Oh yeah, no one escaped. Steph went off, so she got instant down, right? And now she's dead. I got the read that she was going back for the hook. Although I think if I was more aggressive there, I wouldn't have had to make the read. They just kept the chase up. Yeah, she's dead. GG's. Alright, now it's finally time to talk about Jigsaw. Oh god. I say Jigsaw even though I know it's not Jigsaw because I wish John Kramer was the one in the game, but I know why it can't be him, because he has cancer and can't really move. I thought the decision to choose Amanda over Hoffman was odd. Hoffman was in more movies and probably should have been the choice, but like Amanda's wife is, so it's fine. The way, like, again, when you know what the top tier archetype is, like the top tier archetype is Nurse and Hillbilly. Characters that they go in, Nurse teleports to the wall, Hillbilly has his chainsaw for all this map pressure and constant insta downing. When you have those top tier chase archetypes, things like this seem retarded. Amanda, what she's supposed to do, which again I didn't really know it at this point, she's supposed to gen patrol and then sneak up on somebody with her crouch and then use her lunge attack to get the first hit on somebody and then chase him and then to get the down and then put a bear trap on him. Now apparently there's another build of her that doesn't rely on the bear traps as much, because the bear traps are real gimmicky and RNG. So like there's some games where the bear traps can like be super good, and then there's some games where they just won't do jack shit for you. Okay, see, now if I was good I would have just kicked this and then ran right in that room, but I didn't know what the red scratch marks meant. But so some of this is just me being bad, but like what bothers me so much about her kit is just that she has all of the right. She's good at slowing the game down. I think everybody agrees on that. Because when she gets her downs, she can actually start to go off, and if you have good luck, she can be a hindrance. She can be a real pain in the ass when she gets going. The problem is, I think this game will show it, she has problems getting going in some situations. Now granted, I played on this exact map and did a lot better with her now that I know what I'm doing a little bit more. But like, her lunge is just worse than Trapper's and Myers. It just feels worse, at least. She sucks in the chase. Like, now again, like, it's not that she, like, I haven't had problems downing with her in a long time, because I'm just better at the game now, so some of this, admittedly, is just me being really bad at the game still, and I'm still learning. So, I understand that. But, like, yeah, see, I should have went right in that room, I would have found him. But, so yeah, like, some of this, admittedly, is me being bad at the game. But, like, okay, Hillbilly has his insta down, Nurse goes through the wall, Clown throws those little bottles. The killers that are good in this game, except Legion, of course, who needs some work, but like, the killers that are good in this game, their ability to kill somebody and to get going starts with how well they are good at downing people. And like, that's the problem with Legion right now. Yeah, he can vault pallets, but like, yeah, he sucks at downing. The killers that suck at downing can't win, especially at the higher ranks. They can't win. And like I've seen Hillbilly go off at high ranks. I've seen high-level Nurse gameplay. Like, why the fuck would you play Jigsaw when you could play them? Because they can down somebody, and the same pressure. This is why Amanda's bad. The same pressure that she gets by downing people and putting bear traps on them is just, it's gained by Hillbilly's existence. It's gained by Nurse's existence. The fact that those killers exist and are on the map means that they're more of a threat than she is when she has 2 bear traps on people. Like, she's anti-gen rush, but like they tried so hard to make her meta and it didn't work. Because gen rushing and doing generators is like how survivors win. So like, okay, yeah, when she gets going, but like there's so much counterplay to her that, okay, if you're worried about the bear traps, you can like partially do generators and keep them like all the way up to where like once the bear traps cease being a threat, you can then complete them all real fast. Or this seems to work too. Ignore the bear traps. Who the fuck cares? Just fucking keep going. Keep doing the generators. Keep moving the game forward. The bear traps are the problems of the survivors who they're on. Which, yeah, that survivor can't really do generators. Because, well, but, I mean, there's some days, I mean, I think about this killer a lot. Because Amanda, I mean, when she gets going and she actually actively slows the game down and like the game is just stalled, like you can feel really powerful as her. You can. She can, like, this killer can feel really good at times, but she's just not, because you have to down somebody for her to get started, and she has, her stuff doesn't help in the chase. Her chase strategy is just to run at the guy and get two hits on him. Hopefully one of those was started from an ambush hit, because then you could use a lower terror radius and I'd only have to hit him once. She's a baseline killer in the chase. So all you have to do is juke her effectively enough to where you can get like 2 gens done before she can down anybody. As you can see, 2 gens are done and I haven't hit anyone and I'm struggling. Granted, I'm bad and I've passed scratch marks and haven't done anything with them a lot. But like, this killer can struggle to get going. And like, I keep lunging early because I'm so eager to get started and fucking down this guy. This is like the third time I've seen him and I haven't been able to down him yet. But like, again, if I just knew what the scratch marks did, I would have probably secured the down a lot earlier. Because like I said, I haven't had problems downing with her since I figured out what the scratch marks do. So most of this is probably just me being bad. The reason why she's a bad killer is if I could put that bear trap on him, leave, because she's supposed to get make your choice as a perk to go off. Then the bear trap guy now is supposed to like go do bear trap, like go do jigsaw boxes, and ignore generators. That's the play now. And like, I'm supposed to leave him alone, and then I shouldn't have camped so hard, and now I'm supposed to go down somebody else. But you see, I go after him because I want this fucking kill. But like, I'm supposed to go after the other people that can't do generators, because his jigsaw box time isn't going down right now. His reverse bear trap time isn't going down. So like, there's no reason for the survivors to not do generators, because he's not in any danger right now. And plus, they can take somebody dying at this point. They got 2 generators left to do, and 4 people are still alive. I just got totally snuffed up on. And then again, I go for the kill because I want the kill. I don't know. I go for the kill. I believe I get it. But like, yeah, I've worked with her, and like, yeah, she is weaker than Myers. She is weaker than Trapper, because like Trapper can at least pressure loops. Like, yeah, Trapper's not baseline. Trapper's only baseline killer in the chase if his traps aren't there. Which, granted, on most loops they're not gonna be, but like the fact that he still has that map pressure, like that she doesn't have map pressure. She has a gimmick to pressure, and if like somebody can like that guy could have went off the hook, and if I let him be, he could have ran right to that jigsaw box that was right there, and then it's possible that he would have been spared, like he would have gotten out of the bear trap immediately, and then bam, all my hard work was just gone. Or there are other games, like I had a game on Haddonfield, it's called Game Over, where that guy probably checked 5 jigsaw boxes and none of them had the key to get out of the bear trap, so the bear trap ended up killing him. So, she's just a gimmick, and she's an RNG based gimmick, and like she needs a few fixes. I don't know what to give her though. I don't know what to give her to make her, because it's hard because the devs don't care about balancing this game to a degree. I admit, the amount of mistakes I made this game are just incredible. So like, I can't really blame Jigsaw as much as I'd like, because I fucking sucked this match too. This was like also my like 2nd time playing on this map. Yeah, I'm jawning, but like still, but the amount of mistakes I made can't be overlooked either, just because like I sucked this match. This is not my best game. And let's see, that was another mistake. I should have waited until she dropped to get the swing. I got very impatient, and like a lot of the game, like even looking back on this game now, because this is one I don't like binge watch my games or anything. I watch them like to study errors from time to time. This is one I haven't really watched because I know I've gotten better with the killer. So, but like watching it now, most of the mistakes made in this game are not even her fault; they're mine. Like, most of the errors in this game have nothing to do with her kid at all. It's just me being bad. But I haven't had trouble downing with her, and like she's one of my more reliable killers now. I fucking like, okay, last time I played her I only got 2, but like excluding that game where I only got 2, I've actually killed everybody with her the past, I believe it was three games, and then I got 3 other than that. Like, she's been doing really well. She's actually been doing better than Myers, because Myers at the transition for my Myers into the high ranks has been the hardest, because he has like no form of slowing the game down or map control like Trapper does. So like, yeah, she slows the game down, and Myers like can't. I was real salty about that escape, by the way. But like, okay, like Trapper and her had gimmicks that made the transition a little bit easier, whereas Myers, I got gen rushed tons, and I actually lost a lot as him, and I was to the point where I was honestly afraid to play him sometimes because of how bad I would just lose. But now that I know what I'm doing a little bit more, I haven't had that issue of getting gen rushed as hard. I can consistently get 3 or 4 again, but like yeah, Amanda's pretty weak when compared, because like, yeah, Myers has a temporary instant down. Thanks for teabagging me, dude. That means a lot. I don't know why people teabag. Like, why do you gotta be disrespectful? Why do you want to be? I say that, but then I'm rude as fucking Smash Brothers, so, which is my main game. So I don't know. But yeah, at least I get her, because she has the bear trap on. So. Yeah, you get 2, and like I didn't really lose anything this game, because as bad as I played, because of the fact I got 2 people, I stayed on brutal, and I got 2 people, and I hooked 2 people and killed them. So I didn't play bad. I went even with them. Even like as bad as I played this round, and as bad as I was, I still did all right. Well, not I mean, I didn't do all right, but my results will say I did all right, even though I didn't. But yeah, this game is just my new little toy, and I've been enjoying every second of it. Alright, GG's. Till next time.